Radon is a colorless, odorless gas that is found throughout the world. It occurs naturally in soil, water, and air as a product of the decay of uranium and accounts for roughly half of the radiation we receive from natural sources. When radon is released from the ground outdoors, it mixes with fresh air and gets diluted, so that it's not a health concern. However, when radon enters an enclosed space, such as a house or basement, long-term exposure to high levels is linked with lung cancer. The health risk depends on the level of radon, how long a person is exposed, and their smoking habits. Radon typically enters a house from the below-grade portion of a foundation. However, radon can get into a house from anywhere that the house is in contact with the ground, whether your house has a basement, a crawl space, or is built slab on grade. Two things have to happen for radon to be a concern in a house. First, there has to be a source. This is often bedrock, or sand and gravel made up primarily of granite that contains uranium. As radon is generated, it is trapped in the moist soil surrounding the foundation. When the moisture evaporates, the soil releases the gas. Second, there has to be a pressure difference between the soil and the interior of the foundation. When this pressure difference is driven by the stack effect, radon is brought into the house. The amount of radon that can be trapped in a house depends on the soil, the condition of the foundation, the rate of air infiltration, the lifestyle of the occupants, and the weather. Radon levels are usually higher in winter than in summer, and higher at night than during the day, because in Canada, houses are typically closed up and ventilation is reduced at those times. Radon testing can be done by a radon measurement professional or by using home test kits. Detectors are placed in the lowest lived-in portion of the house that is occupied at least 4 hours a day. Health Canada, whose website includes guidelines for radon levels, recommends a test period of 3 months, preferably between September and April. After the test period, the detectors are mailed to a lab for analysis. If radon levels are high in a house, the most common, effective method of controlling it is called active soil depressurization, or ASD. In this process, a hole is drilled in the basement floor and a pipe is installed that goes up and out of the house. A fan pulls the radon from under the house through the pipe and to the exterior. This system should be installed by a contractor certified under the Canadian National Radon Proficiency Program. In new houses, the current National Building Code prescribes protection against radon entry into the house that includes a vapor barrier under the foundation slab and a rough-in requirement for a future ASD system. More information on radon and current acceptable radon levels can be found online at Health Canada, Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, and the Canadian Lung Association websites.